Destroyers are formidable warships designed to execute multiple roles in naval combat. They can engage surface, subsurface, and air threats while protecting fleets or conducting independent operations. Their versatility and speed make them essential in modern naval warfare. This video delves into how destroyers work to destroy enemies, including their design, weapons systems, and tactics. Design and capabilities of destroyers. Destroyers are relatively small compared to larger vessels like aircraft carriers or cruisers, but they are packed with advanced technologies and weaponry. Modern destroyers, such as the U.S. Navy's Arleigh Burke class or the Zumwalt class, are heavily armed and built to operate in various combat environments. Speed and maneuverability. Destroyers are designed for high-speed missions. Their sleek hulls and powerful engines allow them to move quickly, often exceeding speeds of 30 knots 35 mph 56 kmh. This speed allows them to intercept enemy threats or evade danger. Stealth technology. Many modern destroyers incorporate stealth features, making them harder to detect by enemy radar. The angular design of the Zumwalt class, for example, reduces its radar cross-section, making it appear as small as a fishing boat on radar. Weapons systems on destroyers. Destroyers carry a wide array of weapons to engage various types of threats: aircraft, ships, submarines, and even land-based targets. Surface-to-air missiles (SAMs). Destroyers are equipped with advanced SAMs to defend against aerial threats such as enemy aircraft and missiles. These missiles are housed in vertical launch systems (VLS), which allow for rapid fire responses. Examples: SM-2, SM-3, and SM-6 missiles. SM-6 can target aircraft, cruise missiles, and even ballistic missiles at extended ranges, while SM-3 is designed for ballistic missile defense. Anti-ship missiles. Destroyers are equipped with anti-ship missiles to engage enemy surface vessels, allowing them to take the offensive in sea battles. Example: the Harpoon missile is a long-range, sea-skimming missile designed to strike enemy ships. It can be launched from various platforms and has an active radar homing system that guides it to its target. Anti-submarine warfare (ASW). Submarines are among the greatest threats to surface ships, and destroyers are equipped to counter this threat. Sonar systems. Destroyers use active and passive sonar to detect submarines. Active sonar sends out sound pulses that bounce off underwater objects, while passive sonar listens for sounds made by submarines, torpedoes. Once a submarine is detected, destroyers can launch torpedoes like the Mk-46 or Mk-54, designed to hunt submarines in deep and shallow waters. Helicopters. Many destroyers carry helicopters, such as the MH-60R Seahawk, equipped with dipping sonar, torpedoes, and depth charges to extend the destroyer's reach in ASW. Guns and close-in weapons systems (CDUs). Destroyers have naval guns that are used for close-range engagements or shore bombardment. Modern systems are often automated and can fire large-caliber rounds rapidly. Naval guns. The 5-inch 127 mm gun is common on many destroyers, capable of firing high-explosive rounds at enemy ships or land targets. CWs. The Phalanx CDUs is a last-ditch defense system against incoming missiles or aircraft. It uses radar to automatically track and destroy threats with a Gatling-style gun that fires up to 4,500 rounds per minute. Land attack missiles. Destroyers can also strike land targets using long-range cruise missiles like the Tomahawk. These missiles can be launched from the VLS and travel hundreds of miles to accurately hit enemy installations, radar sites, and command centers. Sensors and electronic warfare. Destroyers rely heavily on sensors and electronic warfare systems to detect and track enemies. These systems allow them to engage threats effectively and avoid being targeted. Radar systems. Destroyers use powerful radar systems to detect aircraft, missiles, ships, and other threats. Systems like the AN-SPY-1 on the Arleigh Burke class are key components of the Aegis combat system, which integrates radar, weapon systems, and fire control to track and engage multiple threats simultaneously. Electronic warfare (EW). Destroyers are equipped with EW systems that can jam enemy radars, deceive incoming missiles, and disrupt enemy communications. These systems provide crucial protection against advanced missile attacks. Tactics. How destroyers engage the enemy. The mission of a destroyer often varies, but their primary roles include anti-air warfare (AAW). anti-submarine warfare (ASW), and anti-surface warfare (ASU). Here's how destroyers destroy enemies in various scenarios. Engaging air threats. When an enemy launches missiles or deploys aircraft against a fleet, destroyers take on a key defensive role. Using their Aegis combat system, they can track and destroy incoming missiles or aircraft before they can strike. Missile defense. Destroyers often form a protective shield around larger ships like aircraft carriers. They use their SAMs to intercept threats, deploying systems like SM-6 missiles to destroy aircraft and cruise missiles in the mid-flight phase. Submarine hunting. Destroyers actively hunt enemy submarines using sonar and torpedoes. Once a submarine is detected, they can engage it with either ship-launched torpedoes or ASW helicopters. The helicopters enhance the destroyer's ability to track and neutralize submarines from a distance. ASW patrols. In fleet operations, destroyers might be tasked with patrolling areas ahead of the main force, using sonar and other detection systems to locate and destroy submarines before they can get close enough to launch torpedoes. Anti-ship combat. Destroyers can engage enemy warships with anti-ship missiles. The combination of radar tracking and long-range weapons allows them to strike first in naval engagements. In surface battles, destroyers often operate in coordination with other ships, using their speed and maneuverability to outflank and destroy enemy vessels. Flanking maneuvers. Destroyers can use their speed to outmaneuver larger enemy vessels, launching missiles while staying out of range of enemy guns. Shore bombardment. In amphibious operations, destroyers can provide fire support for land forces by using their naval guns or launching Tomahawk missiles. This can be essential during beach landings or when enemy forces are entrenched near the coast. And Tomahawk strikes. With their precision and long-range, Tomahawk missiles are ideal for taking out enemy fortifications, command centers, or air defenses, clearing the way for ground forces. Modern examples of destroyers in combat. Operation Tomodachi 2011. During the humanitarian operations after the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, U.S. Navy destroyers were deployed for disaster relief, but their capabilities for missile defense and anti-submarine warfare remained on standby. Syrian Civil War 2014 to 2017. U.S. destroyers launched multiple Tomahawk missile strikes against Syrian military targets, demonstrating the destroyer's role in power projection. Destroyers are highly versatile warships, capable of engaging a wide range of threats across different combat environments. Their advanced sensors, powerful weaponry, and flexibility make them essential to naval warfare. Whether defending against air attacks, hunting submarines, or launching missile strikes, destroyers are designed to destroy enemies efficiently while protecting their fleet and maintaining maritime dominance.